No, he will be. He will be.
Okay.
If he wasn't, he will be. Oh, no, that's President Awesome. My God. Whoa. My man.
What's happening, man? Look at that. Dana Brown. I made Dana Brown shirt.
Oh, there you go. Well, send me some.
I will.
Who the fuck's Dana Brown?
Well, there's Dana White, and I'm Brown. So I'm Dana Brown.
Hey. Asim, President Awesome. This is Joe Pfeiffer. Do you know Joe Pfeiffer?
Of course I do.
What's up,
So,
brother?
Joe, we were just wrapping up an interview and we lost you. Joe, I lost you for a second there, brother.
Yeah.
I was just giving him a speech. I forgot where I was. I was just going to say, 1 second, President Awesome, if you don't mind, sir.
No problem.
I was just saying, a lot of these coaches, they don't have your best intentions at heart because there's a little bit of fame and celebrity being around UFC fighters and you're going to pay them money, so you're going to have a team around you that are willing to say, listen, it's my way or the highway. Check your bullshit at the door. Don't bring that into the gym. We don't want that negative energy. Basically, you do as you're told and act like a student, but it sounds like you've already got that anyway.
That is verbatim, word for word, what my coach will say to any of us, no matter if you're number 6 being Sean Brady or number 8, whatever he is. Doesn't matter if you're me, B. Joe Pfeiffer, that bullshit. He doesn't care about any of that. He also keeps a log of every time somebody misses a practice. So, and he's not one of these coaches that's happy with it.
Good.
If you try to tell him how you feel, he does care, but he'll say your feelings. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not here for your feelings. I'm here to coach you, and I like that. It keeps us accountable, and it keeps us as students. I don't ever want to lose that respect as student teacher, or else I feel like I don't learn, and I'm constantly learning, man. And I think I think I'm showing that I'm improving.
Well, you certainly are. Congrats on an epic win at the weekend. Beautiful knockout. And I would apologize to you and say, sorry, you got to go now. But f your feelings. Just like the coach says, get out of here, Joe. I got to speak to President Awesome. Thank you for your time, brother.
Hey, brother.
I appreciate you. Joe Pfeiffer, f his feelings. President awesome. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well. You like the joke, obviously. You genuinely laughed. I
had no idea at first. I'm like, vote Dana Brown. I'm like, oh, send me one. I'm like, hold on a minute. Who's Dana Brown? And then, of course, I get it. Dana Brown. Man. I saw you talking shit about Dana at the weekend.
About Dana?
You were saying, like, could Dana White choke somebody out like I did?
No, that's not me. That was the commentator. I would never do that. I know. That guy's apprentice.
No, I know you weren't talking shit. It's a joke.
No, bald people, we support each other. We don't do that. We don't talk shit.
Of course. Right, listen. For anyone that doesn't know, this is, of course, President Awesome, Asim Zaidi.
Yes, sir. Asim Zaidi. Yes, sir.
Asim Zaidi. Asim Zaidi. President of Karate Combat, of course, joining the show once again. Thank you for your time, sir. Since the last time we spoke, it seems like Karate Combat is blowing up. You've had some massive events. You had Luke Rockhold out there in Dubai, knocking out Joe Schilling. The events are incredible. I will get there one day, but I'm very rarely home. I'm traveling all over the world. But I had to get you on today, and the floor is yours. I want to hear it from the horse's mouth. I'm sitting at home Friday night, and I'm
the camel's mouth for me.
The camel's mouth, whatever it is, you can say that. I'm not saying that. They're going to cancel me. But what actually happened?
So this really stinks because we sort of had a Forrest Griffin, Stephen Bonner fight where it was an absolute war, really amazing fight. Unfortunately, there was a bit of a controversial decision. One athlete won. The opponent's coach got really upset at the decision and then basically jumped in the pit and charged, to fight the opponent himself. So that's basically what happened, like a disgruntled cornerman, I would say. And because of that, it was pretty remarkable because when he jumped into the pit, two guys tried to grab his T-shirt. He ripped them off his T-shirt, and he must have jumped at least like 12 feet because when he landed, he was just like a superhero. He landed in the center of the pit, and then he just sprint at the opponent. Now, let me ask you this, Bisping.
All right.
What do you think the opponent did when this guy just lunged in the center? The opponent jumped out of the pit. He didn't want it. He's like, no, forget this. He jumped out of the pit. He was terrified. This guy was an animal, man. And like 4 people tackled him. He ripped away from all of them. He actually he did a technical wrestling grip escape. He broke the hands apart. He attacked the thumbs. You know about that because you wrestled.
Yeah.
He attacked the thumbs broke away. Man, this guy was terrifying. I got in the pit. I looked like a confident man, but I was scared.
Hold on. All I'm hearing right now, Mr. President Awesome, is that like this guy was a badass. He did a superhero jump into the ring. He was so tough and mean that everyone else fucked off. People had hold of him. He knew what he was doing. He was skilled. He knew how to wrestle. He broke the grip, and there was only one man in the entire building that could possibly take him down.
Oh man. Well, I wasn't meaning to do that, but I guess it does sound that way, doesn't it?
Right. No, of course. I'm joking. Hey, Brian, I want you to give us a bit of play-by-play, please, sir. Brian, roll this tape.
Okay, there we go. We got the coach flipping the guy off. You know, a couple people try to hold him, and he jumps, leaps. He reached the center of the pin, and he's sprinting. Look, a referee tries to tackle him, and he breaks the grip. He fights the hand. Good wrestling technique. Climbs up the pit to charge, and that's where he tripped up. He fell, and I was able to get behind him. He had already fought through 3 dudes. And I'm like, you know what? Let's put him to sleep. Let's de-escalate the situation. Let's eliminate the threat immediately of anyone getting hurt. And, just put a rear naked strangle in, put him to sleep. And then we can carry on with the show, right? Yeah.
Hey, never a dull moment. Never a dull moment.
Definitely, man. So there's a lot of, I'm sure we're going to get into it right now. There's a lot of controversy going on social media, and not to jump ahead, but one thing I definitely want to state, and it's what you talked about. Right away, I had to come out with a statement. A lot of people are saying, hey, ban this guy for life. He should never be allowed at a karate combat event. And I sort of went left field on that, and I did. Exactly.
Yeah. And this is why I wanted to reach out to you, because sadly at events, there's often stuff like this. We don't really see it in the UFC because it's like, it's the big show and there's commissions and security and it's, they're ready for this stuff. But I'm not saying yours is a smaller level show, but on some of the smaller level shows, I've seen riots. I've seen some crazy stuff like when I was coming up, crazy stuff. So this happens because you get a lot of highly testosterone-fueled men. Tensions are high. They're passionate about their fighters and all the rest of it. And sometimes you get bad apples, regardless. But when I saw your statement, I was blown away at the understanding of a fellow man, how you were able to put yourself in his position. And the statement that you said, it was mind-blowing. I was like, I'm going to reach out to this guy. So just walk me through that. And if you have the statement or you remember what it was, please say what it was. The floor is yours.
Of course. I don't remember exactly what I wrote, but I'll tell you basically my genuine opinion. I was a coach. I was a full-time coach for a long time. And at the goat shed, I get a lot of the misfits, and a lot of the savages that get into MMA, they don't come up with the best upbringing, or maybe they've gone through some stuff. Not every fighter is completely all there in the head when it comes to controlling their emotions and all that stuff, and it's very normal. Martial arts is what's saving them. Martial arts is getting them on the right path and keeping them disciplined. So when this all happened, I think the first instinct of most people was like, ban him for life. But the coach inside of me says, no, don't remove him from the martial arts. Bring him closer to the martial arts. Let's bring him back, bring him and his family back. I think he will realize he made a mistake, and he'll grow from it as a martial artist. So that was sort of the coach in me, betting on him that he'll learn from this and grow, and understanding that we're in a sport where it's full of savages and emotions are high, tensions high, and egos are high. If I just bash him, it'll just be a never-ending circle of maybe him doing something like that again. If I show some love, some appreciation towards him, maybe we get a different reaction from him, which is happening. Today, he will be posting a statement actually thanking us, which is pretty shocking, thanking us that, we did the safest thing possible to stop him. He wasn't hurt, and he wasn't arrested. He wasn't suspended by commission. He was guided out, politely, and he feels is the appropriate measures. So he's going to put that video out today.
Perfect. And that is how it should be handled. I mean, listen, no one was hurt at the end of the day. It's not great. You don't commend it. You don't reward them for acting like that. It's not allowed. But as you just said there, I mean, I had a shitty background. I did a little bit of time in prison. I was a maniac when I was a kid. Getting on this path, I've spoken about it many times, so I'm not going to bore you all. Don't worry. But it saved my life. And a lot of the people involved in mixed martial arts, boxing, combat sports, there's a reason why they're involved in these kind of sports because, you know, they've had a bit of adversity in their life. So for you recognizing that, I'm telling you, it's incredible. It really is. So congratulations.
Thank you. You know, one thing that's really hard on me as a president right now, to be honest, is to sort of separate that coach and president role because a lot of these fighters I really care for. And it makes things tough, you know, because you want to really go above and beyond. But at the same time, as a president, you want to keep your emotions out of it. When it comes to these fighters, you want it to be business. But in the end of the day, you know, I really care about all these guys and I want to do right by everybody. So, you know, everybody that wants, you know, to punish this guy or bash him, definitely we settled that right now. I think that needs to be removed. And then the second thing is, you know, I'm getting trolled on Instagram. Nasty about this incident.
Really?
Dude,
what they saying? What they saying?
Dude, they are trolling me. Like, okay, they're like, well, good job, dude. You choked out a guy that was being held by like two dudes, you know? And it's like, okay, look, me and that guy one-on-one, I wouldn't bet on me either. But that wasn't the point. We're not fighting here. We're trying to de-escalate a situation, you know? And that's all it is. And I think people, you know, the trolls on Instagram maybe misinterpreted of like, I went too far, or whatever it is. I feel that was the safest measure to end it, you know?
Yeah. Listen, the man was out of control. What are you going to do? Innocent bystanders could have got hurt. There could have been women and children in the vicinity. You never know. Glasses get knocked over. Bloody a shard of glass goes in someone's eye. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? So you're right. You apply a bit of pressure on the neck. You lose consciousness, you wake up, you're getting escorted out of the building, you spoke to, you calm down, you get your shit together, and you know what? The sun comes up tomorrow and everything's fine. You know what I'm saying? So, well done. Listen, what's going on, Asim? I'm seeing rumors of Luke Rockhold say, where'd he go? Where'd he go? This keeps happening. He's back.
No, okay. Sorry, say it again. You broke up. I want to hear it.
Yeah, no, my bad. So what's going on? I'm looking online. I'm seeing all kinds of rumors. Luke Rockhold's on a podcast saying that I'm fighting him. I'm in a 4-man tournament. Me, Anderson Silva, Machida, Luke Rockhold. I'm like, the fighter in me's like, let's go. I'm like, hold on a minute. I've never heard anything about this.
Oh, man. Yeah. You know, I think he knows how to stir the pot. And I didn't hear anything about that either until he said it on the podcast. And I was like, okay. I mean, what a great idea, right?
Amazing.
Amazing idea. Wait, we're on air. We're live. Michael Bisping, are we seeing you in Karate Combat ever?
Maybe. Yeah. I've got to get something. I've got a bit of a neck issue. But don't worry, it ain't no thing. Let me get this neck issue dealt with. And you never know. I would love to. I really would.
Who would you fight? Who would you want to fight?
This is $1 million question. And you're putting me right on the spot. My God. Give me Rockhold. Give me Anderson. Give me all of them. Who's the champion? Who's the champ?
It's Sam Alvey at 205.
Fuck Sam Alvey. Hey, I remember Sam Alvey. I sparred Sam Alvey. I'm joking about Sam Alvey. Shout out Sam Alvey. Of course. And he's great. Sam's hilarious and he's a great fighter as well. I sparred Sam Alvey. I had bad ribs. I was at the range training center. And I'm like, I said, Sam, we'll do a little bit of sparring. I said, but please, nothing to the body. My ribs are really bad. I shouldn't really be sparring. He says, yeah. Okay, no problem. So we start. Boom. Gives me a big body shot straight away. I'm like, what's going on, Sam? You don't tap and tell, but I'm like, it's on, brother. Boom, boom. Oh, shit.
Mal is the facade. He's tricking you. He's an evil guy, man.
Yeah, it is. Hey, Sam is the man, though. He's fantastic. Smiling Sam. President, awesome. That was awesome. I'll let you go. Dude, I'm going to be at an event soon. I can't wait.
I told you we'll fly you out anytime you want. You let me know.
I'll be in touch. Take care, buddy. All the best.
All right. Yeah, bye.